Hey guys, Akil here. If you frequent the podcast, then you know that a common theme to success is productivity and efficiency. And that's exactly why I chose Spotify for podcasters. Not only can I schedule, edit, and monetize from a single place, but I can also record from my phone, just in case one of those random ideas pops into my head and I got to get it out before I forget about it. Spotify for podcasters also helps me take the conversation to you guys, the fans, by allowing me to do video, share polls, and ask questions, which is, well, what keeps the show rolling. So if you're looking for the easiest way to streamline the podcasting process and maybe, put a few extra bucks in your pocket at the end of each month, check out Spotify for podcasters. I use it. I love it. I recommend it. Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Akil Stokes, as always, host of the Trading Coach Podcast, one of the most highly ranked trading podcasts out there, thanks to you guys. In today's episode, we're going to talk about fixing your trading problems, meaning that if you are struggling as a trader, understanding how to get on the right track. And the problem with fixing your problem, I guess, is that a lot of traders are good with identifying what they are doing wrong. It's a different question whether they take the steps to kind of fix it or not. But the problem is they don't understand why they're doing it wrong. And until you address those core issues, you're never going to see any change. Let's talk about it. I love the niche all. I think because it opened up a different look for me. Like it makes me ask not what, but why. Like I think that's what I love about the niche show's work. It's not it's like I felt like the whole time I know what, but you can't fix the what unless you know the why. Like, man, like I know my car's not working. Boom, you identified the problem, Akil. Okay, well, why is it not working? That I don't know. Right? There's a massive difference between knowing the what and the why. Knowing the what allows you to identify the problem. Knowing the why tells you how to fix the problem, right? So you see a lot of traders out there that do the same thing, right? Traders will be stuck on like, I know what the problem is in my trading, right? I'm losing money. Well, why are you losing money? Why? I know the problem with my trading. I make emotional mistakes. I take trades too early or I take them off too late. Well, why? Well, I know the problem with my trading is, right, the risk reward is, when I don't win as much as I need to, I lose too much. Well, why? Right, those are the things we want to take a stab at, right? We need to understand the whys if we ever want to make a fix. And the thing about trading is, like, most traders don't understand the why, they understand the what. And because they don't understand the why, the solution to the what is just changing something else. So it's like, I'll just go to a different system, right? My trading isn't working because my win percentage isn't high enough. I'll just find a strategy that has a higher win percentage. My trading isn't working because, my risk reward is off. My stop loss is, I'm taking too big of a loss on every loss. So I'll just make my stop loss smaller. Or I'll just aim for bigger targets. Or I'll just trade a bigger position size. And then they do all these things. They end up in the same boat because they're never addressing the why, right? So it's like Fitzy said I was going to get fat off of cheese, right? I'm crying on the inside, Fitzy. That was very mean of you. But Fitzy said I was going to get fat off of cheese. It's funny. If you have no reference to like the previous conversation, it's funny. But it's like people that go on or people that want to lose weight or want to build muscle or want to get in shape, where it's like, all right, well, I'm sitting here eating piles of cheese every day. I'm sitting here eating tons of sugar and gallons of ice cream every day. But I want to get fit. I want to get in shape. I want to lose weight. So I'm going to start going to the gym, right? Which is great, right? We should all go to the gym. If you work out, it's proven that you live longer, right? But I'm going to go to the gym, but I'm going to keep eating my gallons of cheese and my piles of cheese and gallons of ice cream and tubes of sugar. So I may see a little result, but I'm not really probably seeing the result I want, because the main thing is your diet. You can work out, but if you're eating poorly, you're only going to see so much of a change. All right. So now that I do that, oh man, the gym's not working, guys. I've been going to this gym for 3 whole days, 3 whole days, right? And I haven't lost as much weight as I wanted to. So the gym's not working. So I'm going to try this CrossFit stuff. So I start doing CrossFit. I'm still eating gallons of cheese and bottles of ice cream and tubes of sugar. Still not losing weight. Okay, CrossFit sucks. My trainer's bad. I'm going to do this diet pill. Right? And you repeat the process for like 4 or 5 different things, and you end up with the same result. And it's the thing is, the underlying fix is that, well, your diet is off. That's the why. Your diet is off. But if you can identify that why right away, if you can identify that, hey, the reason I'm not losing weight isn't necessarily because I'm not working out. It's because I have a very poor diet. And understanding the why of what do I need to do to fix my diet? I need to replace this with this and this and this and do this and this and this and this, right? Well, now you understand that why. Now you can go about actually attacking the problem. So now that you attack the problem, okay, I fixed my eating habits, half a gallon of ice cream instead of a full gallon, half a plate of cheese instead of a full cheese, quarter amount of a tube of sugar instead of the full sugar, right? Now you've identified the biggest fix, because if you just fix your diet, you're going to start seeing changes. Even without the other stuff. If you just fix your diet, you're going to start seeing changes. Now, if you fix your diet, commit to it, obviously, you start seeing those changes. And now you add on the other stuff. I'm going to fix my diet, fix that main core thing. Now I'm going to go to the gym, go to CrossFit. I would stay away from the diet pill still, but you get it. Do the other stuff. Now you see those big changes in your results. So, right, trading's the same thing, right? You can bounce around to whatever magic strategy you want, but if at the core your issue for losing is poor risk-reward ratio, fear and greed based emotional reactions in the market, and that's driven by no confidence, and no confidence is driven because you never actually did back testing, and maybe you never actually did back testing and your strategy doesn't work because you never actually took a time to understand the basics of the market and know how to be a chartist, right? If you can identify the why, whatever one of those things or 2 or 3 or 4 of those things it is, now you can go back to the beginning and say, okay, well, I need to do this and this and this. All right, so I need to study the market, learn the language, boom. All right. That has allowed me to get better at developing a strategy or understanding the strategy that I'm trading, right? Now that I understand the strategy that I'm trading a little bit better, now I can kind of learn how to maximize it. Okay, boom. Now that I maximize it, I need to historically test it to make sure it has an edge. Okay, I did that. Now I have confidence in what I'm doing, right? So right there, you've just become a better trader. Now you can do the other stuff where it's like, hey, I want to play around with my risk reward. Now you can do it in a helpful way. Now I play around with my risk reward. That helps maximize my strategy a little bit. Now I play with stops. Now I play with this. Now I play with entries, right? Now you do all this other stuff that can help enhance it. But none of that stuff is going to matter unless you attack the core principle. Did I say we were taking a break? I'm sorry. Hope you enjoyed. If you have any tips or advice that you would like to leave, feel free, shoot me a DM, leave it in the comment section here if you're listening on Spotify. I would love to share it with my audience. Again, this podcast, I want it to be more than just me speaking to you guys. I want it to be kind of an online sense of community where we can all get together, we can talk about topics that are important for you guys, and we can all share opinions. That way we can continue to move in a positive direction when it comes to our trading and when it comes to our everyday life. So leave me a comment, shoot me a message. There's a box underneath here on Spotify podcast. And until next time, plan your trade, trade your plan. Take care.